right in the middle. Right in the middle. Why are you in the middle? Who are you, CAT cat? C'est quoi tu veux? C'est qui toi? C'est qui toi? C'est quoi un chat? T'en veux-tu parler avec moi, mon petit chat? Chat, chef, chapeau? C'est quoi ça, un chat? C'est qui toi? T'es tout dans le milieu. What do cats do? What do cats do? What are they good at? What do they like? What do they not like? Because we know it's a cat. C-A-T, cat. Cat in the hat. Chapeau. 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 Can I get one book, please? You don't have to move. Just give me a book. Just give me one book. I straightened out my paperwork. I built this thing underneath here. You should check this out. I hope I don't forget. Check this out. Okay. I put one bar that goes all the way across. One bar. And I put a hook at the end just in case I wanted to hook something. And then I put a bar like right over there. You see that bar there? And it wasn't all the way through because I felt, and I'm not an engineer, okay, that if I would have put it too close, I wouldn't have enough strength in the balancing. So I have it about 6 inches. They're 13 inches long. The long one is 23 inches long. Sorry, they're 13 inches long. And then there's 7 inches between. And then it's 13 inches long, just like the Mayan calendar. And then it's 28 inches from one end to the other end. And then I figure I can put a tablet on there. And you'll see there's 2 weak spots in here. Like inside this area over here that you see the opening, you see where in between the Y? I'm going to see if I can put this light on here. Then I'm going to explain to you the cat. You see, there's a reason for everything. So I'm going to try and see if I can show you this. But this area between here and here, this can spin, right? There can be something over here. Now, if we were looking at the H or we were looking at the N, maybe this is just a skeleton of what should be. Like this is on one side. What if I would advance it? On the angle that it's on, if I advance it far enough, it will cross over to this point. But these two will not. Anyways, you can also look at it as the long arm would be 1 all the way over to the stretch of 9. But this is a rectangle, so that wouldn't work, right? So to here, I'm assuming to here, I would have been at a square. And to here, I would have been at a square. See the brace I put in over here? Just have to understand things. So we're going to go back and talk about this little girl over here. We're going to talk about the cat. We're going to talk about the cat, why the cat's in the middle, why the cats do what they do, right? Are you waiting to get into my head? What part of the conscience are you? Or are you just the delivery service? What are you? Are you the delivery service? Are you the messenger? Are you the final word in creation? Are you like the mixing bowl, right? That brings forward in the mixing bowl, like a train car brings the coal, but you need the train car because without the train car, how do you want to bring the coal out of the mines? Otherwise, you bring the people's minds inside the mines. Okay, so give me a little space there, kid. So we are going to go on to cat. Do I have this right? Okay, let's do it this way. Let's go slow. How is everybody tonight? Let's go with the big old cat. Hey, I like that word. Wow, I don't even have this book started, so we'll get that book out of the way. Okay, just give me 1 second to set up the book, just to set this up for a second. I want to see where I'm going. I got to see. Okay, this cat. Oh my God, cat. Cat, 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 please, cat. Give me a little room, cat. Give me a little room. Give me a little room, cat. Give me a little room. Give my cat a little room. 20, if I remember, 43, 19, and 45. DC Spirit Fox Pass, which also speaks about the sun. It also talks about when 6 and 5 come together, 11. It is the same thing as if 1 and 2 comes together. When 1 and 2 comes together, that is A and B. A and B is just like saying AAA. To the left and to the right of me. Be me. Mars and Earth. This cat has changed positions, has taken me off my altered thoughts, which is not good. It's very frustrating to back me up. Don't back me up. Help me out, please, kitty cat. Friday night, everybody. Friday night. Friday night. Come on, cat. Oh, my God. Okay. I lost what I was doing. It's going to take a couple of minutes to find out exactly where I was. Oh my God, in the middle of a book. In the middle of a book. In the middle of a book. Okay, in the middle of a book. And this is on the next page of a book. Okay, so many things, oh my God. I'm just looking for a design I made with the Mayan cycle 13-7-13, the same as my design rectangular, the Mayan cycle. Oh my God! I hope I have those numbers. Please, please. Oh yes, I do. Oh yes, I do. It just for me, it all matches. It just. I wish you can see what I see. Or maybe not to see what I see, understand it from, it's like crazy. I'm like, this is my 16th, 17th year, you know, ABC, right? ABC. So let's get it down and let's see where we're going to go with this. CAT. We are going to go from ST to ND to RD. Inside of this, it is standard. Give me 1 second. Okay, so where does standard come from? Well, the C is the third letter. It's actually 03. The A is the 01, and this is the 20th. The total equals to 24 in cats. They each hold something in similarity or common. This is a 6-3, this is a 6-1, and this is a 2-6. And this is a 2-6. 8, 7, 9. In the gates of heaven is a new birth. Cat. And we know that 2 times 4, 2 plus 4 equals 8 equals 6. That is the dividing gates, or the polar gates. The polar gates. 7. Within 7, we have Eve. Within Eve, we have the birth in the sun. We have the 29th day of February. This day is day 60. But prior to this day, it was always 5-9. But only on this day is at day 60, the day of the birth. The day of the birth of creation, of the residency of Venus, angel, haven. Let's call it a sun split, or the sun venue, if you want to look at it that way. You can also look at this. This word is naked. This word as in divide. It also, when the V comes up, we also have to understand so does number 5. If number 5 comes up, so does number 42. If this 5 and 42 comes up, so does number 9 and 42 comes up. If 9 and 42 come up, so does the cat at 24 comes up. And now you have the gate split at 6886, which is the house planet. In planet, it's the angel that within is, and let me see, it's 68, so that'll be 29. 29 and 39 equals to 68. 16 and 12, 28, 29, plus 39 equals 29, 39, 68. That is the dividing house. 2 times 4, 2 plus 4. And you cannot deny when you show up at the casino and you take out some dice. You take out a dice, you tell me, give me some professional dice. I don't have any. Jamie, save me the professional dice. Let's see if they match. 1 and 1, that's pretty easy. If I flip this, will I see a 6? I'm going to magically take it. We're going to flip it so nothing magical happens. Will I see a 6? Oh, thank God. When I take this one, tell me I'm magical, because when I flip this one, if there's not a 6 here, because there's going to be a 6 here. When I flip this one over nice and slowly, you see a 6. When I flip it back, you see a 1. When I flip it back, you see a 1. So far, so good. Now we'll take the dice and we'll turn it for a roll. We'll turn it to number 2. And we'll take this dice over here, okay? And we're going to flip it over here to number 5. So when I flip these 2 dice over, it'll still say 5 and 2. 5 red, 2 white. 5 and 2, 5 and 2. Because they're the same. So 6 and 8, how does 6 and 8? And 6 and 8 is the polar gates. Polar gates. But they are the B gates. Now, why would I just come up and say B gates? Why? Now, I don't remember. Oh, yes, now I do. Because 34, okay, is the against. A gate. 34 is a gate. This is created from 62, which is created from 31, which is created from 65. All I'm doing is doubling up. 6 and 6 is 12, 1 and 2 is 3. There are cycles inside of everything as the numbers rotate. And then they rotate all based on everything to the base of 1, 4, and 7. The 3 years and the 1 year and the 3 years and the 1 year, or the 6 years and the 1 year and the 6 years and the 1 year cycle. The 6 1 year cycle is a monopoly cycle. It runs 168 hours and 1. 160 equals 169, 196, 13 times 13, 14 times 14. I'm going to get back to the word cat in a minute. These are the letters M and N. They are the split, okay, in the ears of the gematria count. 6, 7, 6, 1, 1, 6, 7, 6, 1. And that's going up here and getting to 7 from 6 down to 6 over to 1 up to 6 at the 7th peak down to 6 over to 1 once again. The gematria count, the alphabet and gematria. These numbers equals to 169 equals to 196. all have to have their own bottom base balance, which is 4 times 4 equals to now 16. And then you'd have 4 plus 4 equals to 0, 8. That is the gateway and the division between night and day in the half-life of the heavens of the seventh gate. 0, all zeros equal to 6. Pluto, 84, Pluto. It is also for the word S-O-N, sun, and to buy and to sell. B2, U21, Y, 25, equaling to a total of, please tell me I got it, 48. Yes, I didn't make a mistake. 19 and 5 and 2 L's. Terrible handwriting, right? 24 and 24 equals to 48. 8 by 4, 32. 8 plus 4, 12. 32 and 12, 44. 32 and 12. 12 will create 32. What does it do inside this world? It creates day and night. So you're creating levels. The 1, 1 creates the 1, 2, which creates the 2, 3, which creates the 5, 6. How many levels did it take? Oh, just give me 1 second. It was the 1, 1. Actually, it was the 5, 6. 5, 6 is 11, right? I'm just trying to figure out which way I should go with this. The 1, 1 creates the 1, 2, creates the 2, 3, creates the 5, 6. So this is first, this is second, this is third, and this is the polarity of 5, 6 of 11. 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 5, 6. From 5, 6. 5 and 6, 11. 2 times 3, 2 plus 3, 6 and 5, 11. This creates 5, 3 and 2. Anyways, let me get off of that. What is Traz? Traz is Giza. Giza, and I'm just trying to hold on a second. I just saw something. You know, when I put the Z with the I together, it sort of looks like an R. So that would be 35 and 18. It makes sense. Okay. Yeah, Traz is Giza. And what is Giza? I have to take a look at something. Just give me 1 second. Got like 90 windows open here. What are the angles on the pyramids of Giza? Okay, this is not good. Oh boy. I just want Giza. I just want Giza. Pyramids of Giza, angle 51, the Egyptians 90, how the Egyptians perfect angle. Pyramids of triangles of Giza. Okay, just show me. Just show me something, please. Okay, I didn't ask for a whole math course. Just show me exactly the answer. That's all I want. See, if you take a look, their degrees, they're changing. I don't know if you can see this, but everyone is based on 51. Every one of these are based on Mars. Okay, now if I can really understand what they're converting to and why they're converting, it'll tell me a better story. 82, now you got the cycle of the moon at the gateway of birth. When 33 comes together, 44 is the polarity. When 33, 44 are the polarity, it is the difference between night and day and mass and Christ. That is a matter, the earth, the sun, something to do with the sun. When you come into 85, 35, 397, okay, that is the blue world's ho, ho, ho energy. The gateway, 53, electric company, the heavens of the E world, alpha beta creation. You have 2 of them. It's also matrix. 84 is Pluto. Pluto Christ. October 4th, communication. Right down where it says seeked. This one over here. Creation of alpha, beta, AA. 1 through 18. 1 through 18, when you add up 1 through 18, it equals to 171. That is the gateway. That is the twin gateway in Venus. That might be Venus, Mars. Jupiter creates all these numbers, to Venus. Just give me 1 second. Whoa, I need to hang up this camera. I'm just going to get just a little bit of water. I want to see if anybody wrote anything. I'm going to get back to cat. I'm going to get back to the cat. Are you a French Canadian? Am I a French Canadian? French Canadian. Canadian. French Canadian. I can speak some French, and I am known to be born in the land called Canada, in which was known now to be Canada, but it was actually stolen away at the beginning and not in the end. Get it? At the beginning and not in the end. Who they stole the land from. Stole. What is that word? What is that word? Okay, so IDEE, idle. IDEE, idle. I like that. Did I write that? You wrote that? I like that. Yes, because EA creates O. Now, when you create O, the reverse of O is L. So you can have idle. When you have ID, the D always told me for the artwork that it's on one side. Now, it's not B, it's D. Now, is B and D the same thing? Because for me, D is smaller than E. 51.5 degrees. 51. That 51 will create 11. It'll become 11.5, and that will be the key. That will be the key. 1 times 5, 1 plus 5 on a base level. On a base level. The second side, we rise. We rise 6 times. We rise to the other side of 1. We depart here. This is where the alphabet begins. The first letter of the alphabet is right here, and I can prove it. It's just on the other side. Starts over here. In the light of the heavens, birth. The reason this is birth, I put the dot in the center, and I create the I. ABC, alpha, beta creation in the gates of the heavens of I. Why of I, OF? It is the 15th letter, Mars. And I am the creation of AE, BD, and CC, the Christ, command and creation. So let's get back to the cat. I want to do, where did the numbers to the cat go besides you? Oh, stretchy out there. You're just stretching right out there, right? You're just stretching right out there. Here comes the communication. Here's the communication. There it is. There it is. That's us. That's us. Hello. Come on. Come on, communication. Come on. Oh, yes. You're so loving. Yes, you're so loving. Did they put you to sleep? Eh? Did they put you to sleep or what? Tell me they put you to sleep. Yes. Right in the middle. Who else would be in the middle? The middle is right over here. There's the middle. Cat goes right through there. So see it here. You want that? Here. You can do it. You're like a seal. You're like a seal here. Go get it. Go get it. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Yay. Okay, I'm not going to fool around no more. I'll show you this after. This is 6. This is 13 over here. 6, 13, 20. And then there's 23, 26, 27. This is the Mayan movement of time. 7 days and then 7 days from 6 to 13, but you don't start until 14. You go from 6 to 13. Okay, actually, you go from 6 to 12. And then you polarize onto this side at 13. 6 to 12, and then 13. That's the 7. And then you start on 14, and you go all the way to 20. And then you polarize with 21 as the 7th day. You see, it stopped on day 6, and then there's day 7. And then there's day 1, and then there's day 6, and then there's day 7. And that's the Mayan cycle. Day 6, day 12, actually, day 1, day 6, day 12, day 13. And this here design, okay, in base form, this design in base form is right over here. What I did is 1 and 6 comes together, and over here it's 4 and 9 come together. And then over here, I cannot do 1 and 6 over here in this one. There's this one over here, the 1 has turned to a different color. It's a black 1. So I won't put the other one. I'm not going to mix the two. Maybe I could with 2 different colors and show that it's an AC/DC box. This one over here when it would be configured. And so would this one here in relinking. If you want me to explain to you why 10 is black in roulette, where this letter A is. So this is 1 and 6, 4 and 9. And this one over here is where M is inflicted. So that's 13, 13, and 18. Isn't that, I think, is that what I got? No, that can't be 18. 13 and 18, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 18. 4 and 18. Let me see. 4, and yes, right. 4 and 18. Right. 4 and 18. 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 I got to think of that now. 4 and 18. Something inside of here. Because don't forget, when you have EI coming together, your basic Mayan scheduling and the way numbers seem to work. Hold on a second. I'm happy I have the cat here. Just give me a second. I'm just looking for it. No, I don't have it, but I can design it real quick. The basic circuitry is, oh yes, okay, here it is. Here it is. So the basic circuitry, okay, in locking in 7s is running, we're going to run the inside. We're going to go 4 into 3, 7. That's for the Mayans, right? They got the 7 days. And then we're going to go 2, right? 2. We're going to go up 2 shots. Then we're going to go 5, right? Into 5. You notice I have to hit it right in the center, right? I'm not going end to end because everything will touch. Now I'm going to go 1 and go all the way over and go to 6. And those are my 3 7s. There are no other 7s. Now I draw a fine line through all, and the fine line is 3.5. Now when I take this cube or this cube, and I look to the center of the cube between 1 and 6, or 5 and 4, 5 and 2, meaning if I have to go from 1 over to 6, 1 over to 6 equals the 5 difference. But if I was going to meet in the middle, it'd be 5 divided by 2. Actually, that's Earth, dividing Earth by 2. So that would be 2.5. So 1 plus 2.5 equals the center at 3.5. 2 plus 1.5 equals to 3.5. And 3 plus 0.5 equals to 3.5. Now, we also have to understand this point. Single point, a 1 and a 2, is also relevant and has to be understood towards where creation commences. Okay, is that when we divide everything back up by 3, number 1 becomes 0.333. Number 2, okay, equals to 0.666. This, and what happens, why I'm separating these from the other ones, is because this will be 1.333 and this will be 2.333. See, this area doesn't switch, just like in the hours when the minutes don't switch. And this is 1.666. This is 2.666. Now, why I'm showing you this relevant is because when you show the I'm just trying to show you the 0.5. You have to understand that where is the 0.5? 1, 6, 7. And then we want to find out where the 0.5 is over here. So we have to 1, 6, 6. That is the difference between the center of the two. 166 and 167. Now, if I wanted to create it, I'd have 88 and 79 equals to 167. 150, 167. But if I want to find the basic, right, 10 value in creation, the value of minion, 9 and 8 is 17. 7 and 8 is 15. This becomes 6. This becomes 8. Now we know it's part of the dividing seventh gate. You see, 369 has nothing to do with it. 369 is perfect. Divided by 3 equals 1. Divided by 3 equals 2. Divided by 3 equals 3. This is in between the game. So I want to just finish. I just want to finish with cat. Okay, this is an ABC thing. We have A, J, S. In fact, we only have AS. And in C, we also have U. Don't forget U and C. In fact, U became first. Do you follow what I'm saying with this? U became first. 21st. It is the final and repetitive ST. There are small STs. S is part of the ST family for the reason that when it gets reduced as 19, 1 plus 9 equals to 10, 1 plus 0 equals to 1. And that can be noted as a first. But it's first of all because it's noted that it came with 0. So it's the first of all. Now, what is the meaning of all? So anyways, the T is the 20th letter. In darts, it'll be 210, 420, 630. This is how the dartboard sets up. We have to calculate all the numbers. I don't care how many points you got. We got to know the whole numbers. We got to know the expansion of creation, how big it is and how small it is. In fact, the smallest area, so minute, is valued at 50. But when it's split in half, it's 25, 25, noted as 2 earths. Earth is the word tear. So cat is the dividing gate. It stays in the center of things. This is, where did I get 63? Because they're all in the 0 family. So the numeric value for cat on these on the base level is 6, 12, 13, 14. It is 140 and 316. 316. That what part of the cycle is that? I just want to see what part of the cycle that is. 1, 3, 6, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 9 plus 10 plus 11 plus 12. So we have 9136. We have 9136. What number was I looking for? 316. There is no 316. 316. There is no in order 316. So once this cycle retakes, what I would do with it in order to find an alternative cycle is I'll run it through 36 numbers. 1 3 6 1 6 3 1 9. This is the end of the cycle, and this begins the new cycle of, oh sorry, it's 9. That's the end of the cycle, 9, right? You have to put 2 9s. The beginning seems to be at 9. 9136 9136. It's not 136 because 136 is over here. It's on the other side of 99, Jupiter. So this is just basic. And now what happens to this is everything goes into the grid, and I regrid it. And I regrid it, and I'm going to change. I can change these numbers a couple of times, okay? But I'm not going to change them right now. If I change them to bring it back to base creation, I'll multiply everything by 3. So we would end up with 399, 399, 399. 21, 18, 21, 21, 27, 21, 21, 21. There's got to be another 27. 9, 9, oh yes, 27, 9, 0, 9. In rotation. So what would my totals be? These 3 would be 63, and the 54, 64, 74, 75. And this total here would be 84. So that would be Pluto. And then it would be 96 in rotation of Pluto. In rotation of Pluto, day and night. So now if I want to bring them to the next level, before I do anything, I'm going to turn them into their basic position. Each one of these boxes has a number, and the number down here is 9. You can usually go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then you can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, you can do that also, but we're going to show it to you that box 1, box 2, box 3, box 4, box 5, box 6, box 7, box 8, and box 9. I added 1, I added 2, I added 3. I added 4, I added 5, I added 6, I added 7, I added 8, I added 9. Now, there's questions to be asked. Will I take the same design as the original 1-6 creation? Do you follow me? Take this design and create this design right here, and encompass what's going to be into this box. I'm just trying to see the outside. Anyways, okay. I need something to drink. I'm going to come back and see if I can. I'm not sure if I'm finished with the cat yet, but the cat is 24, and there's 24 hours in the day. 24. What is 24? How do you make up 24? The number 24 will create the division of day and night according to the cube. That'll be 6 and 8. But the basic before 24 is actually the polarity is 3 and 4. From 3 and 4, it is 2 and 4 without the spirit inside the 3. It's empty, both the 2 and the 3. Is it the 2 rotating? Okay, or is there more than one 2? The 2 must be rotating. There is no 1, there is no 3. Remember, 1, 3, and 5 are different. 1, 3, and 5 are different, and 3 is different than both 1 and 5. Because 1 can spin all at once, and you'll never know where anybody is but number 1. 5 can spin all at once, and you'll never know the same. if you're looking at its face. But when 3 spins and 3 stops, you will know, because 3 is the only one with the dot that when I turn it, you can tell the difference in direction. But if I show you the 1, I can keep turning it and you don't know what's by its side. And what's ironic is that with the 4, which is the polar to the 3 will show you this way or that way, but the 4 won't tell you anything. Need a drink. The house of 3. The house of 3. I got to stop doing that. The house of 3. In between. I'm just thinking. I'm just thinking. In between. Is this us in between? This area here is the 3 area. That is standard. This area is standard death. This area is standard. You add this area, it becomes standard death. I showed this design yesterday. If you want, I can bring it back and show it again. And I didn't notice that Mr. Messer had written something. So before I get on to that, we also have to remember I wanted to finish the thing on the cat for a second. I just have to get it out of the way, and I don't want to rush it. This equals to 24. 63 times 8. 8 by 7, 56 times 9 equals to 450 and 504. And 24 is 528. 528 is perfect. 528. The lambs, the Hebes. The Hebrews. That's where it is. That's where it is. This here, okay, this is all of the creation. You see, this R letter is 12. 12 created E. 12 also created W. Now, my question is, okay, where does the S come from? Because the S comes from DC. When you have the E world, do you have DC? The S comes from man. Okay, that is where it comes from, that word. Where else can we find the S? Where else can we find the S? It is the fox. If we take away the S, it makes more sense. It says we 12 right here, 12 inside of it. And inside the B, it says 13. Inside the E, it says 12. So what is the H? Well, the H is automatic because the A, okay, passes through the H, through the arches. And what goes through the arches? 3 points. It's a pigskin. 3, 3, 3. Reflective 4, 4, 4, 4. It's 3 3s, but it's 4 4s. And then it's 2 2s. And then it's 1 1s. That's just the way it works. So this is 16, 9, 4, 2. This is 16, 2, 4, 9, 7. 2, 4, 9, 7. I have to understand what that means. I've done this before. I can't tell you what it is yet. I just know 3 strikes you're out, 4 balls you're on base, 2s and 1s, it's actually nothing. It's just part of creation. They come together to create 33. It's a rotation in creation. 33, the mass. This is where the CHR These, the archer comes out. The hare, the rabbit. The rabbit comes out. The rabbit is number 52. I look at the rabbit as also the rabbi. When I bring 22 together, I call 22 life of AI inside 12. The R letter, the 18th letter, 1.5 times 12 equals 18, because Mars makes everything 1.5 times. Mars makes everything 1.5 times. That's what it is. That's Mars's number. That's what it is. Just give me a second here. I want to see where I am. The cat, also in the C family, also, like I said, supports the U letter. C comes from what is U, the 21st. C is what A and what B is on a cube. C takes up it and brings them all together. So you would say this brings the 21 together. But 21, although we can't use 1 alone and 2 alone at the beginning, right? When we began, we went from 1, the center of the heavens, into the split world. And from the split world, okay, boom, what is the split world? Okay, hold on, I'll show you in a second. And from that they came together. When they come back together again, they go away. 1 and 2 is gone. It's gone. It is now represented inside of 3. Now 3 has to have accompanied, just like 1 was accompanied with 2, 3 must now accompany 4. That is your 3 must now accompany your 4, but not this 3. Okay, see the other side of this? I need 2 dice to run this. I need 2 dice to come this. We need 2 of these. But what if I had, hold on a second. What if I had 4 of them? Do you see what's going on, right? Or what we can do is move it on to that side and then create that. See, we can tell there's a division here, right? We can tell what the houses are. Now we put a flash card in front of this that includes all the houses. Or what if I just removed 1 house and had a plug that just plugged in right over here? Or took these houses and tilted them up this way. Let's see if you can get that. You see, they tilted it this way to have a river that can be divided. I'm just trying to understand if they can have a river that was divided. I'm just trying to understand how it works. You know what I'm saying? It could be flat. I don't know which way it is, right? Let me read. Yes, Mr. Messer, I'm on it. I'm going to stop whatever I'm doing here, and let me move back some of these. What are they? 51 times 2 equals 103. Mercury times 4 times 4, 206. I don't get it. It's not 412. 51.5 times 2 is 103. Okay, but times 4 is 206. I've seen that number before. 6 through 20. The first 14 days. But if a Mayan day, if their cycle is 10, they would go from A to J. I never did that. I never did that. So if the Mayans run their cycle and they go A6 to 15, 6, 9, 12, 15, And then it would be another 10 days, and that would be 25, 24, 18, 21, 24, 18, 21, 24. I want to see something. 24. And then it would go another 10 days. That would be 34. 27. Oh, 24. 24. Then it's 27, 30, 33. So it'd be a number 33. First, second, third, fourth cycle. It works out just perfect, the Mayan cycles. The first 10 days, the second 10 days, the third 10 days. Comes out to number 33. It's absolutely perfect in rotation. You see, if I would have started at A1 and then it would be A10, 01 is 1 day, or is it day 1? See, day 1 is day 1. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and all of 10. And then you have 11 at the 20. And then you'd have 21 to 30. See, this is the way our numbers are set in our life. But if we reset the alphabet to balance, we end up with 33 in rotation, and we don't end up with 10, 20, or 30. In fact, 10, 20, or 30 is where the cat comes back, because they say 4 times 20 equals to 80 in French as 80, as 80, which actually in my English ears says 4 times 20. But the word cat here to me sounds like quatre. Something to do with your heart, like a cathedral, and it's also saying 3 inside this word to me. It also shows me this. Now, when I see a vowel after a letter and I get confused, I'll just take the vowel, the number to the letter, and the number to the next letter, and I'm going to add them up equals to 23. But if I saw it to be ER, okay, I'm going to go 18 minus 5 equals to 13. And I'm going to do it for different reasons with different letters. Okay, in this situation, I was looking at the V equals to 5 in Roman numerals, Roman numbers, and the reverse of V is E, equaling to the 5th letter. So I thought that was a free pass to make an exchange. Now, can I do the A letter when the I is now representing the A letter as 1 in Roman numerals, when most might say it's an L, but the L is 50? So the only logical thing, because my keyboard taps it out this way, that L equals 1, replacing A, the 9th position birth. So when the 9th position birth comes in, when the 9th position birth comes in, through 33. So Jupiter comes in through 33. So here we have the passage of the 7th gate, the connected gates. See the way we have the 7th gate now this way? In which was redesigned. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Okay, Mr. Messer, I'm taking a break. I must look at, I can't. It's not fair. I said I'm going to do it. I'm doing it. 51.5 degrees the word, 1185. 51.5 degrees word, 1185. 51.5 degrees word. Okay, 1185. So 1185 is 24 dividing gates. So you're dividing gates. You're dividing gates in Mars. You're dividing gates in Mars, the heavens in Mars, the AE world. It's so insane. This is the AE world, arts and entertainment. It is totally that. 40 and 15, 55. Yeah, it's a sky pass. Again, back to Mars. You also have the key inside of it, the beginning and ending
Within Mars, if you put it together, it's 285, but 11 will create the 11th letter K, which the reverse is the P, telling us about the half-life, reverted to the 5, which is V inverted. V is the division. V is the division 44, 2 times 2, 2 plus 2. The inverted number 25. The inverted number 25 is 4, but the inverted Venus world 2 by 2, okay, the reverse to that is 9. 2 dice. June 4, 1979. That is my parents' anniversary. I was 16 years old. It was their, I think, 18th wedding anniversary. The precision of the equinoxes. Equinoxes. Oh, Quinn. Okay, so we want to look at everything. First, we take it's in rotation of time heaven, T, H, and E. The E telling us about the star system of alpha, beta, A, and B. AB creates E through 3 plus 2. Okay, eventually, that 3 times 2, 3 plus 2, will equal 6 and 5. 6 times 5, 6 plus 5, will equal 30 plus 11, equaling to 41. 4 and 1, where we started with 2 and 3, they are the beginning and the end of the chalice. What is inside the chalice of 666 is 555, missing the strand of 1, 1, and 1, 111. What was the old alphabet as P, Q, R, S, T, and U in the 7th inning stretch has now been replaced with M, N, O. Did I get that right? M, N, O. Let me just write that down. 6th A, and we're going to go up to the 16th letter. So the 16th is now the 16th is the 21st letter is U. Did I get that right? Just give me a second. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S. 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 18, 21, L, M, M, P. Seventh inning stretch. Seventh inning stretch. The alphabet has been shifted. The first part of the first part ends here. Second part ends here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Third part ends here. Now we have polarity, and M, N, O, P are that polarity. They're the ending of your first cycle into 21 numbers. It ends on 21, ST. That's where your first cycle ends. If I invert my alphabet to start at number 36 and go backwards, where will everything meet? These letters will be in the exact same place. If I bump up everything, our letters are not in the right formation. We might give the letter A number 1, but its value is number 6. It shows formation. I'm not sure if you can see on the floor, but there's formation inside these designs, and they all come from, hold on a second. It's right on the roulette board. All you have to do is go to roulette and just connect the colors. That's all you have to do. I'm telling you how to do it. Just go connect the colors on the roulette. You'll see you'll come up with the same designs. Exactly the same as me. You can do it. Do it. You can do it. See the cubes right in the center? Hold on a second. Let me show those cubes off. Wow, I'm so thirsty. Let me make some hot water.
Well, I'm surprised I don't have much light, eh? So you can see this, where's my finger? See those cubes over here? Each one of those cubes has a value of 111. 111, 111, and 111. That's 333. At 444, I create the polarity. So when I go back, I get 36 and 36 and 36, 108, and then boom, 144. I create polarity. I have to create this whole thing all over again. Then I'm going to flip it upside down. In the stop signs at the bottom, I'm connecting the in-between dark colors, 17 through 20, Y and Y. You can see the artwork that's in between. Just connecting the 72s together, 36 and 36. Right? And they're interconnected between each other. They're all just the same basic roulette numbers, basic designs. So I need some water. I am very, very thirsty. Just give me a minute. And I'm going to try and get that camera out of my face. Maybe put up a little bit of light. Be careful, be cautious. We all want to feel good inside. So nice to have that sense of security. We never have to be scared. But if you open your eyes and see everything that's going around you and how we need to protect and how much time we need to think about what if this and what if that, because there's no one here to help us but ourselves. You can't expect or rely on anybody. Sometimes we do. It's part of our nature, part of some of our natures, not everybody. People are cold. People have become cold because they have seen deep and they react and they become because of knowing. Sometimes knowing it's hard to balance, even if we are the fleshy robotics, EIEIO. So I was beginning to show you a design earlier. I'm going to come back and show you these two designs. And I want to just clockwise, counterclockwise. Do you know what's funny that you said that? This. Splitting time. Now, if you take a look at the time, okay, I really understand that it was 7 o'clock. So 77 with splitting time, right? You see the way this clock is, but actually it's 7, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't even know where the time was. It looks like more like 4 o'clock. But anyways, whatever it is, something is like something inside of that. And if you take a look, take a good look. Hold on a second. Let me just hold on. Can I copy that? Copy. Okay. Hold on. Okay. Okay. I just want to do one thing in here, and that is, can I have a black line? I wanted to get something to drink, but see the two eyes? And I see this. That's what I see. A pyramid in time. Time coming back to each other, two different times, two different time periods. And when you take a look at that, it looks like 1313. But it's not. It's like two musical notes, one up on this side, one up on that side, 69 and 69. I have no idea why it's like that.
Let me put this down at the bottom. Let me get rid of this. Let me see what this is. Okay, the Great Pyramids. The Great Pyramids. There was one pyramid. I wish I can find it. Why the pyramids are shaped? No, I just want an exact pyramid. Pyramid Giza 5184. That's what I want. Here, the pyramid, the Pepsi sits 5184. 5180. Let's see if this will give me the answer here. Okay, sorry about that. I have to find where it is. Okay, I can't find it. The golden prize, page 69, Google, but years 4320 times 360 equals X days, and this is 5184 times 300,000. Stonehenge is the Great Pyramids of the Mayans of Persia. Right over here. This is one basic, but I also remember, yes, the Stonehenge Great Pyramids, but I think there's another one that's 5184. I always thought it was Giza, okay? And this is a 3-day cycle, and I was just, you see this over here? This is a 3-day cycle. This, hold on a second. This here is over to 369 over to 12. So I'm going to have to stretch this over here. And this is all about 6 days and 6 days. 6 days, 1 to 6 is 7, and 9 over to 4 is 13. 7 and 4, Jesus. Jesus of time, Jesus of time. When we pass through this area over here, I've got almost two of the same design, except you do not see it, okay? You do not see the calling of the same design. In fact, the only part of the design that's not here is this part over here. And the reason you can't see it is because I didn't finish the form. So now if you want to look, is here, the back is inside. Here, the back is inside. Here, it is open. Here, it is closed. Can you explain to me this phenomenon? Do you think I chose to do this? Tell me, do you think I chose to do this? Can you do this? Go all the way around and do this. And you can see that over here, okay, is not the same as over here. By the way, the beginning and the end, although it looks like 1010 or timeout, it can also look like something else. And that would be the building of the bricks, number 52. Facing you. Let me get a drink. I'm going to come on back. Maybe we'll talk about the cat, because see, the cat, the C is in the 0 house. It's in the house of 6. It's in the house of light. C is in the house of light. To create 6, you can create 6. 6 is created. It is the coming of the light of 1 through the 7th gate. Actually, through gate 7, because 8 comes before. It is within the heavens. I go through 7, and I go through 7, But in between, that is the heaven's gate. In between the two, only the heavens can stop you. Six, seven, eight. I lost my trend of thought. Okay, I'm going to, what was that? So, yes, the Mayans, I'm going to come back and do that. 6, 4. Six, 4, 1979. 79 is the gateway birth pass to the spirit, the 19th century and the 20th century and the 21st century. The 19th century was upon building of the moon. It became what is the spirit of 76 and the spirit of man, because man, a male becomes man at 13, and the word man equals the number 28. As the word male, is it a boy or a girl? You're born as a boy, so we're going to use boy, and then we're going to use man. So boy is yo, which is 40 plus 2. So right away you've got communication of the cat. You're born a boy. Number 9, we have to know how our numbers are created, and then how our numbers are mathematically created, or how they can be recreated or reconstructed, or where they're from in the 9 lives of the cat. I mean, there's different ways to create, all the pieces of squares together, how we design them. It's just like, I don't know, so intricate, and I can't find any of my stuff. I just bought. If you want to send me anything, send me this stuff. Oi. What would have happened? What would life be like? What would life be like today if Moses had a couple of good pens and some whiteout? First, we'd see all his corrections. No, we don't want that. They could have thrown the old stone out, right? Stone. Stone, first one. He was a stone R. He was a stone R. He was a oneer. We're not going to talk about that. So I'm not really sure where I was. Yes, I was on Mr. Mighty Messers over here. So we're 19. We're 19 over here. You know what? Hold on a second. I think there's a thing we can do like this. Check this out. I think I figured it out. There it is. Okay. It's a time device like the Mayan Castile, and they both built the same day. So 6 and 4. Okay. How do we want to look at 6 and 4? How do we want to look at it? Hold on a second. 6 and 4. Let me see. Here's number 4. Here's number 6. Right over here at the number 8. We came into number 8. 6, 7, 8, 9, 1. Or if you want, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 9. Now, if I go down to 5, I'm just repeating the same numbers. I want to rediscover the numbers. Also, if I want, I can add 6 to each one of these rows, because that's the house we're in. 6 and 6 is 12. 1 and 2 is 3. So in this number, we'll get 7 and 3. Then we'll get 8 and 9. We're going to get 3, yes, and 9. And then we're going to get 6 inside of Jupiter. And then we're going to get, I'm just trying to remember how many of them are getting mixed up already. The first one, the second one, the third one. In Jupiter, there's our polarity. In Jupiter, I'm just trying to think what happens in Jupiter. 81, Jupiter, 3 by 33. What's happening in Jupiter? Okay, we're just going to drop that. So 6, 7, and this is 8. Why did we get over here? What was I talking about? Wow. The numbers. Yes. So we came out here to 6 and 4. Okay. Thank God I have the other side to work with. So we came out here and we got 6 and 4 here, and we get 6 and 4 right over here. And then we have number 1979. So we have, there is no 19. Okay, so 19 can be reduced to 10. It can be also maybe can be a combination of numbers. Maybe it'll be how we create number 19. Okay, or what can we do? Where's the number 79? 79. Should we add them all up and create just one number? 10, 18, 1 and 9 is 10, 17, 26. So if I took that and went into 26, I would run right over here. So 1979 tells me it's in between Venus, life of ape, and Mars. And where is it? Creation in Jupiter. 33 mass at the gates of Jupiter. Right over here. I mean, we can go anything, but we can have zeros. All zeros will end up over here. You see where 0 is? This is where 0 is. And 0 to the 7th gate is right over here. Hold on a second. See, here is, although you have alternate numbers, you're between 7 and 66 and 7. See 6 and 6 down here? I just recreated the gematria counting. See, over here above 7, right, you're going to have another one over here that's going to start again. Either it's going to be here or it's going to be here, and I need to alter my design if it's going to be like that. But this is the only way I could have built this. See the way 1 is at the bottom, 6 is at the top. See the way we had to go through the 7th gate in order to get to the other side? Or were we transferring from 66, we went on to this side, 1 and 7 to the gateway? Where are we going inside of this? Are we going to follow number 3? Everything to do with number 3, right? Well, why don't we just encompass, what are we going to encompass? Just number 3? Wow, this is pretty weird. I think the first line was right. Trying to understand it myself. Okay, well, what this is the same thing. This is the exact same thing as this. I didn't finish. If I would finish this off, you would see that it's the same thing, and there's an illusion in this. I just wanted to show you this. I needed to keep going around, so my only way to go around was to start here. I went up, I went up, I went up to the 7th, and then I needed to go down. So this is wrong. I should have went the other way, right? I should have went this way. So my design for me is wrong. That's 2, that's 1, and then that's 1, and then I would have to do this. And
I could have kept it that way, or I could have went inside this way and did this, right? But I couldn't do that because this, if you look at something, I'm going to finish these off now and show you. Whoopee. I think I have a mistake here. Something's funny. Something's funny. Is this the middle? This is the middle. 1, 2. Then I'm supposed to go here. 1, 2. 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 Wow, I match it over here anyways. So this is in the middle. So close it. Close. Close. 1. Close. 2. And then close. I'm just trying to see if we got 2 here and 2 here. So now they're all closed. So can you see that there was no difference than before? Sort of like we're in some kind of ring. Where else are we going to go with this? I'm so thirsty. We've only been here an hour. Oh, yes, I want to do this thing on the Mayans. We built this city on rock and roll. Yeah, it could have been, hold on a second. I need to get a camera without a wire. I think rock and roll. So they crushed the stones to get pebbles, and the sound they made was bam, bam. And Fred says to Wilma, "Hey, Wilma." "Yes, Fred." "When do I turn over the eggs?" You know, Fred, the way he cooks. Yeah, Fred Flintstone making hard-boiled eggs, asking his wife, "Hey, Wilma, when do I turn the hard-boiled eggs over?" All right, I'm going to get a drink. I'm going to come back. We built this city on 1212, 55, Freedom of the Sky, 5775 from 1212. How do you get to 5775? Because that is 555, and 1212 creates 555, but that is male and female, the 12-5 and the 13-7. But the 13s are in between the 5s. So life is in between the female. The male is inside the female. I have to think about this. And then it's the male that reproduces inside the female. You know, there's nothing like putting plastic on the stove. I'm going to be with you in 10 seconds, all right? To go to the bathroom. Give me a second. I'm going to have this little candy. Oh, I don't want this. Just looking for something underneath all my books. All my books. All my books. I need 2 minutes. It's going to take 2 minutes. I'm going to the washroom.
One more minute. Okay. Okay. Let's what's next? 1221. Okay, so it's ROCK. The OR, okay, if you want to take the O apart, we'll turn it into a C. O is made in 4 pieces. 1 piece is taken away. And the piece that's taken away is the front tooth. And when the front tooth is taken away, you're taken away on the clock number 3 on one end, number 9 on the other. So you can also be opening up an area to splice together 2 areas coming together. Imagine you have nowhere to play. You have nowhere to play. So we have nowhere to play. So we turn around and we make our own playground. But otherwise, what are we? I don't really know which way to look at this. Oh, that felt so good. Stretch like that. Oh. CK. Now, I always ask myself the questions, and I'm always asking questions. C is a lower number. K is a higher number. It is 11. The largest, in order to create a K, you must use 9 and 2. You must use 9 and 2 to create a K. 9 times 2 equals to 18. 9 plus 2 equals to 11. So with that K and with those mathematics, you will create the R and the birth. That K is 11 creation, like an ace for 11 inside a blackjack, or 1 and 1 is 2 and the Fibonacci begins. We can look at it this way. We don't have to. Inside of rock, they are reverse polarities, R being the 18th letter. R being, sorry, I don't know why I said that. OR, they go in rotation of each other. R is the fabrication of 1 and 2, which comes from the Venus world, which comes from the B world. It is 4 parts to create. 4 parts to create. So alpha can pass through Venus. And they call that world Mars. Mars terrain. And the word terrain in English is called Earth. So when you say you're the master, okay, you are the master. You are the master of all. That's how you become the master. You are 13. You are man for M. You are stir. When the TER, you are the man of the earth. You are the love of the planet. You are 10, 10, 10. You are the gateway. Roman numerals 1000 to create from 1 and nothing is 10 times 10 times 10. 1 and 9, 10. 2 and 8, 10. 4 and 6, 10. Knowing your tens. Whoa, oh, I got that one off guard, eh? One and 9, 10. I'm just trying to figure out how to do the 3 and 7, 10. And then we're going to connect 4 and 6, 10. 1 and 9 equals to 10. 3, no, 2, well, let me see what I got here. 1 and 9. 2 and 8, no. 1 and 9, 4 and 6 equals to 10. Let me see, I connected, yes, okay, I did connect 3 and 7. Okay, 3 and 7 equals to 10. And there is 2 and 8 equals to 10. But I only can use this one, and this one. When I create this one, I create polarity. So I create polarity in 6. When I create the polarity in 6 in the second cycle, understand to where the cycle of the moon is. My polarity is inside the cycle of the moon. The reason for that is because of how these dice move. The 5 and 3 is 8. Okay, so 4 and 2 is 6. So when 5, 3 is 8, 4, 2 is 6, and 5 and 3 is a representation of a complete area. The reason for this, if I can remember, is in the game of roulette. In the game of roulette, it pays 35 to 1. So 35 to 1, you have a total of 36 or 360. And a 360, and a 360, and a 360, 1,440. Or actually, what can it be? Are we going around something? I went around, and I went around, and I went around, and I went around. There you go. So I made my 1,440 butterfly to the day. I'm just taking a look at it. So also, when you do this, you're going to make combinations of 1 and 9 equals to 10. And then you're going to go 2 and 8 equals to 10. And you're going to combine them to go 3 and 17 equals to 20, which will now reunite that creation is in the heavens, which now equals to 10. Do you follow what I just did? I dropped down a level. So when I dropped down a level there, I dropped down a level here. But here I couldn't drop down a level. There's no level to drop down. This I can actually go up a level and now call it 9 and 8 equals to 17. Why did I do that? Because the originality of these, okay, are all 0. All 0 is equal to 6. Now, if I did do that, right, if I did do that, this would be 6 and 6 is 12. 1 and 2 is 3. This would automatically together would be 3, 1, 2. Cat. Cat likes to be in the center. The 1 in the center is the cat. 6 and 6 is 12. 1 and 2 is 3, but it's 1 and 2. The reason I said it is because 1 and 2. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Cat. First cycle, second cycle, third cycle. The fourth cycle is 4, 3, 3. No. There's no way. There's no way. 3, 6, 9, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2,
2 plus 4 is 6. 6 plus. That's my question. Am I adding one more here? I didn't double up here. I didn't double up here. I'm only adding one more up here. So this is going to be 8. Okay, so where am I? Yeah, so you can do the reason for this. So this would be 0, 3. So now I'm going to create 9 and 8 equals to 17, the gateway. In what I did here and what happened here is I am taking the complete area block and the complete area block, and I'm connecting them. So now I have a straight pass all the way through. See the way it looks like we're going all the way through this area? So I can only connect 3 of the 4 lines. So I either can do 1, 2, 3, or I can do, one second. Oh, right. I can either do 1, 2, 3. Well, that's the actual order it is, but you can take all these orders in order to tell a different story. Like in this one over here, this will create a 13. This will create a 15. So just keep 1 and 4 creates 5. So that's the center in rotation. And then 3 and 2, like where can we go from when alpha beta, okay, the gateway to the heavens, the 7th gate. Okay, so we're going to stop with this. Not going to look at this no more. I'm going to get onto the Mayans for the last part of the video. Rock and roll time says time. Okay, 1 second. I can't look at everything, and I'm going to look at your. Sorry that you have to look at me, but rock and roll says time and they'll 12:12. I'm just trying to figure that out for some reason. I don't know if it's miswritten or it's just me. "5:30 a.m. or the chicken crows, but 5:30 p.m. is 17:30 or 175. It can be changed to 175. 5:30 can also be 330 minutes, or also known, change the 0 to a 6, and we will have the 12th moon at 5:30 in the morning. In the afternoon, you're going to make it 17:30, as I said. So create that gateway, create that spirit gate. And the 30 is actually a halfway point because 3 is half of 6. So 5 is really the numeric value that replaces 3. 3 and 5 go together in 2 different realms. One is the 100% realm, and the other is the 60 realm. When they put the 2 worlds together, 40-60. That word for 0 is 64. Zion, Israel, 64. It also creates DC and 1 Neo Anderson. So whoa, that was crazy. The computer just like got bigger. I'm just looking back at something. Pens, paper, designing squares. Just start designing squares and tell them why. Maybe, I don't know. I'm going to jump onto this Mayan thing. I had it a little bit in order to start with. We all have to understand. I mean, I don't have the realm in my head right now. 432 vibration. I like to put a 0.0. 1,440 minutes in a day. 3 times 1440 equals 432. But before we get there, we have to go the turn style. So this becomes 3, this becomes 3, this becomes 3. It becomes 27. Cycle 1. Cycle 1 of 333 equals to 666. And then we have 333 again equals to 999. And then we have it again, and we're back to 333 again. So we did the total of 999 and 333 equals to 9 and 3, 12, 2 and 1, 13 and 1, 12, 13, 32. Male and female. Hold on a second. Whoa. Whoa, just give me a second. I never get phone calls, so wow. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna end the video in a minute. I'm gonna have to make this. Just give me 1 second. Yeah, so where was I? I really wanted to finish this video, right? So you can see the 1332, 6, 4, 4, 5, the division of day and night, and the creation of the sun. Yeah, everything to do with the Mayan calculation and the Giza pyramid and Mars, Pluto, Mars, Giza. The 24-hour day is a 1080 into the 25, 9, 20 long count. Divide this by 6, it becomes our vibration, and this is the world we live. The divided gateway is where number 18 sets foot, 180 by 180, and eventually creates 36, 180 by 180 is 324. So it's 18. Yeah, hold on, 180 by 18. Wow, it's 180 by 18. Wow, okay. So this tells me a different story. I have to figure out what that story is over here. Okay, they're on 2 different levels. This is on a 2 level, this is on a 3 level. And all of this fits into the Mayan numbers, everything to do with this planet and our vibration, and even the diameter of the Earth. 2 and 5 is 7. This is the numeric value for Earth and birth. It's 5 and 9, what divides the house, right? Usually you have 6, 8, 5, 9, 4, 10. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 4, 10, 5, 9, 6, and 8. And I'm inverting my house to where we live inside of 5. In fact, everything becomes 5. 8 and 6, 14 becomes 14. 5 and 9, 14. 4, 5 and 9, 14. 4 and 10 equals to 14. And this is 14, and this is 14. 6 and 1 equals to 7. Let me look this over one more time. Right, this is the inverted. This is the inverted. What is this over here? Why is this like this? Oh, right, this is 10. Why is this 8? 9, 8, right. I inverted what was inside. So this would be 18, 18, 18, 18, 9, 10, 10, 10. Okay. Anyways, that's what it is. I'm sorry I can't stick around any longer. 13 and 14, remember that too. It splits everything up or brings it together. Or you live in between, like between 13 and 14, between 169 and 196. And I did want to say one more thing about that, is that if I want 169 or 196, let's say I go 98 and 90,
oh boy, 98 and 98 and 98 equals to 196. But 98 and 98 equals to 97. Once the numbers get to a certain level, like if I went to 179, no, or 198, the only thing with 198 is 99 and 99. And the only answer is 99. But 199, I can't get to. I can't get to 199. The only way there is, let's say, it's 64 and 65 and 129 and 70. Now, if I did that here, okay, it would be 9, it'd be 199. Sorry, no, it wouldn't be 6, 7, 13. 6 and 7 is 12, 19. It'd be 19. The answer to that would be 19 to 199. What would happen to this is 9 and 9 is 18 and 1 is 19, but it's not that. I need to use 3 areas to add them up. It'll be 127 in one configuration, or 37 creation at the gateway through Jupiter in the one spirit.
The passage. Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for watching this video.